There are a few really key metrics that you're going to want to track for your SMS marketing program to assess the viability and health of it, but also to ensure that you're incrementally improving week over week, month over month, and making sure that this isn't a channel that is costing you more than you're making out of it. So first are your revenue metrics. One of the key ones that we like to track is revenue per subscriber, which is just giving you an overall look at how much money are you making per SMS subscriber that you have in your account. One of my favorites, and probably the one that I track closest, is revenue per text sent. So are you making $1.50 per text message that goes out? Are you making $1 per text message that goes out? That's a very key metric to track because there's a cost associated with each SMS send. Unlike email marketing, where you're typically not paying for how much you're delivering, and so it's not as crucial to track the revenue per message sent out. Third is AOV. So what sort of order values are you driving out of your SMS marketing channel? And then fourth is looking at all these metrics on a campaign versus journey split. So if you just aggregate it into one and look at it at a top level, you're not getting a good sense of the health of your campaigns versus journeys, because in some accounts, your journeys will drive a lot of revenue per text, and almost always your journeys are going to have a higher revenue per text just because of the nature of journeys and that they're more timely and relevant since they're based off of a customer behavior. But on the campaign side, you want to make sure that you're tracking that separately, because you could say, oh, well, I'm making $1 per text that goes out the door, but in reality, you're making $3 per text in your journeys, and you're making 5 cents, to use an extreme example, in your campaigns. So if you don't break out the two and analyze them separately, you're not able to get a good gauge of what you're doing with each different type of communication. Second is subscribers. And this is one of the most important because almost every SMS program is ROI positive. I've never seen one that isn't. And so one of the biggest hurdles is just SMS list growth. Like, you know that your program is successful. What's holding you back is the ability to scale how many people are in your text program. So it's very important to track your new subscribers and your unsubscribes. And last but not least, looking at your message performance. And the key ways that we track here outside of revenue is click-through rate and your unsubscribe rate. So obviously you want click-through rate to be higher and you want unsubscribe rate to be lower. So those are the key metrics that we typically track. And something that I like to do is to create an A/B testing tracker that you can monitor your results over time so that you have a historical backlog and track record of this worked for this segment, this didn't work for this segment, because I see a lot of brands A/B testing for the sake of A/B testing, but they don't actually utilize that data to inform their strategies moving forward. So I'll include a download link to the one that I typically use, and hopefully that'll help you out in actually harnessing the results from your A/B tests. And one other key thing to note is when you're A/B testing, A/B test into particular cohorts and segments. If you're A/B testing to your entire list, you're not getting as granular of information as you could be, because non-purchasers and purchasers might respond differently to the same A/B test. And that's something I've seen time and time again. We ran a promotion on Black Friday for one of our clients, and it was a simple image versus no image test. And it actually was about a week before Black Friday, because we typically don't do A/B testing on Black Friday. We will run with our highest performers from the year. But what happened was purchasers responded much better to the text only. They didn't need the visual imagery. If anything, it was a distraction from them clicking through. But for non-purchasers, they needed that additional information. They're still in the product and brand discovery phase. So if we would have sent the A/B test to both of those cohorts combined, we would not have been able to say, oh, actually, our customers don't care about the image. They respond better to the text only, which saves us money. And then our prospects, they reply better to the picture. So that type of information, you're not able to get that out unless you're A/B testing into particular segments.